Let's see. Dance off, monkey. Dance. What is he doing? This is a dance off. Uh. Yeah. Dance. Dance. Dance.
I'm glad I can't see that yet.
I'm just making the Funko Pop dance.
I had to look at my YouTube to make sure that the speaker was off.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Either that or we'll get feedback and echoes and everything else. I guess I should start you a new list, huh?
Echo. Okay. Thank you, everybody who is here, who left a thumbs up already. You guys are awesome. We do appreciate that. I think it might have been my little Star-Lord dance off. Look, he's moonwalking. Look, let me touch this here and it'll make it big. Oh, yeah.
Woohoo! Look at that.
Okay. You know what we're going to do?
What are we going to do?
I'm going to grab something near me, and we're going to have a little contest.
Okay.
So let me grab something close by, and whoever guesses correctly what category I grabbed in first will win the Star-Lord. Typically for free.
Do I get to play?
You can absolutely play, because I still haven't picked up anything yet. And if you say cards, you have to be specific to what kind of sport. And if you say toys, you have to be specific to die-cast, plush, Pez, whatever. So, ephemera doesn't count to cover everything paper-related. So let's play a little game. I have something in my hand. It is in this hand, but over here. Whoever comments, you can only comment once. You can only comment once, Striker. But we'll take your comment first there.
That's what I was going to say.
BS rules. Hey, this is all about immigration here. So, guys, if you're in the chat, comment after. Well, okay, we're not even going to say after Kyle.
What's that?
So he gets comment. Kyle says glass paperweight. Okay, paperweight would have been fine. Anne Marie says glass. Nobody's got it yet. I'm just telling you guys. Hello, Tooch. Remember, whoever comes up with it first, what's in my hand. Striker said comic. Kyle said glass paperweight. Kellyanne said plushie. That was close. I actually did pick up a plushie to start, but then I was like, you know what? Let's be something a little different than we normally have. I will let everybody make another guess because only 3 of you or 4 of you have guessed, so none of those guesses are correct. And I'm standing. I'm gonna hold one hand here so you guys know I'm not moving and changing what I have. Okay, Tooch says action figure.
That's what I was just gonna say. Wrestler on card.
No, you could say action figure. Wooden toy is a good guess, but it's not correct. Okay, let me give you guys some kind of hint. Brian Schweitzer yesterday mentioned something in this category. So you guys have already said comic. Striker, you can make another comment. Anne said Hummel. Magazine, right there it is.
Striker gets the Star-Lord.
Striker gets the Star-Lord. Congratulations, Striker. I was trying to give you guys some clues because it could be one of a gazillion things. Yeah.
I put that on your list, Brian.
Okay. Riker gift. Gift from Brian.
Anne Marie, is that you in a different form there, or is that a new Anne Marie?
So again, congratulations, Riker. Do you have anything from yesterday?
Stryker?
Yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah.
I think he does.
You got the records and the other pop and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got 5 items.
Okay.
There's
Another Anne Marie.
Yep. Let me put the Anne Marie. If you could, the new Anne Marie, if you could just follow the instructions on the green banner. We need
Yep.
your name, your YouTube name, your address, your PayPal email address, and send that all to Mr. BuysLot795 @gmail, and we will.
Yep. Just your email address, not your. I don't need your password or anything like that. We are not located in Nigeria. I am not related to any kind of prince. But we send invoices through PayPal, so that's how we invoice you, and that's how we ship the items as well. That way we have legitimate bidders bidding against other legitimate bidders. You don't have PayPal. Oh, why not? It is the absolute best. There is also, PayPal also owns something else, but I can't remember what. What else is a PayPal product? There's another payment form that is a PayPal product, but I don't remember what it is.
She lives in the UK.
Oh, that's fine. Like we don't mind. I don't mind shipping international. You just have to pay the shipping. All items are I set them out pretty much at what I pay for them, and then we do charge the exact shipping for it to go somewhere. I usually mark international packages as low as I possibly think I can.
I haven't even heard of any of those except for Venmo.
That might have been the other one. Maybe they own Venmo.
Anne Marie, you're not a minor, are you? And I don't mean Cole.
He means, are you young?
Yeah. It's okay if you watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love people that just hang out with us.
Yeah, and comment. You can hang out. You can joke with us.
Never heard.
Zettel. Nice. Okay. So we will get ourselves underway. Let us do a little lot for you guys. Let's start with a lot. Where's Boo at?
She's potting plants.
Ah. Here, we're just gonna make I need to move some stuff off of the shelves over here. So those are 3 wired ribbons. Here's a Hummel figurine. Here are 2 Coca-Cola ornaments. The teeter-totter. Guys, it's just a mixed lot. I just need to make some space over here. Here is a Coca-Cola polar bear with a ice jukebox behind him. These are wired ribbon. So it's a $10 start. You get all 5 items. How's that? Are you yawning already, Kyle?
Yes, I am. When I woke up this morning from my alarm,
I will show you guys. There is a tiny chip on the Hummel right there, but he is a West German earlier small B Hummel.
West Germany.
And these are like, this is 40 feet of ribbon. This is 10 yards of ribbon. And this is 10 yards of ribbon. So you get 10, 20, 33 yards of ribbon.
You got 2 Coke ornaments, the Hummel, and the 3 wired ribbon.
Yep. So we're at Tim O'Brien. I'm just going to call this a mix lot. Sounds like a good name for it.
Looking for 12.
You know what? I'm going to add this in. So this is officially the first issue of Life magazine, but I don't. Now, Stryker may know this. Stryker, do you know the answer to this? The small version, is that also original to when it first came out? Or because it has the 36 date on the inside. And I thought the reprint one, like the commemorative one, had a has the 36 date. I thought the commemorative one said something about commemorative, but I could be wrong. Because if that is a first, then it is really good money.
No kidding.
Like really good money. And it
12.
is super, super good condition. So I'm adding that into the lot. So I'm hoping that Stryker knows the answer to that just because he is, guru all book things related.
Kelly's
We
in
have
it.
20 people. So guys, do your research. This is November 23rd, 1936, but I don't remember if the commemorative says commemorative on it or if this is really the original #1 issue of Life magazine. If it is the original #1 issue of Life magazine, it is really good money.
Stryker says they started the smaller size in 1993, he believes.
Well, I have like 1995, 1996 ones that are like full size. But I remember somebody said that they made a commemorative issue in, I want to say, 25-year anniversary, so it would be 50. It'd be 61, but I don't know.
Looking for 20.
So you guys can do your own research because if it is really the first issue, it's worth grading. But it's been laying here, so I'm all about like let's sell it. And Kyle,
yes, dear.
I will inform you to probably start saving some extra money.
Oh, is that right?
Because
got some military items?
up at the other warehouse, I was moving boxes and I came across these 3 giant boxes.
Cameras?
And they are full of camera equipment. Hello, Ronnie G.
Hi, Ronnie.
They are full of there's Leica in there. There's lights. There's lenses. There's accessories. There's old boxes from the 30s and 40s. Just crazy amounts of camera stuff. You know who we haven't seen in a long time either? And I miss her. Cat D.
Yep.
Like we're doing a really good deal for somebody. You're getting everything on the table. The first issue of Life, but it might be the copy one. Kelly, congratulations.
$20.
Kelly, if that is the first issue, I think it sells for like $400 or $500. So congratulations. Let me get you a tray.
eBayers claim that is the 1936 magazine.
Oh, well, there you go. So I believe that the value of that is a lot. Like the first Life magazine.
Probably.
So you just made a score that pays for your whatever you buy today.
$20.
See, guys, I don't know everything.
Stryker says starts are $20 and up.
Oh, really? I've seen, like, I saw somebody had a graded one sold for like dumb money. Dumb money. Okay, how about? Okay, these are original from a sample book that I used to have. Original cigar box labels. So you have the Royal Hunter, and somebody has put them on the paper stuff. Let me read you the back. I believe these came from my nostalgia company buy. So it was a store up in like Massachusetts, I think, that dealt in old paper that went out of business in like the 90s or early 2000s. Yeah, the Nostalgia Factory, Boston, Mass. Yep. So they had all this old paper, and they would do things like put it on construction paper to make it have that nice little border. Okay, so you got Royal Hunter cigar box label, gold label Camelot cigar box label, Clint Ford, this is embossed cigar box label. We showed these a couple weeks back, at least 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Medal of Honor, this one is also embossed, you can see. These are original labels. They're just put onto construction paper to give them like a border. Carina Sports.
Chat is being
cigars.
choppy, or is that me?
Well, I hear you a little choppy. Robert Burns. So you get 6 original cigar box labels, and they are the glue is just a tab on the glue. There's 2 tabs right there and right there. And if I remember right, like you can just take a hair dryer and zzz,
How's that go?
hair dryer. Zzz, zzz. You get 6 vintage 1930s, 40s cigar box labels.
Can you show that brown one up close again? That's when it glitched.
This one?
Top right.
Medal of Honor military. It is embossed.
That's awesome.
Has the Medal of Honor. And it is gold foil.
French Medal of Honor.
Yep. So there you go. You're getting all 6. My favorite one is the Clint Ford one because it looks like he was an actor. But you're getting 6. I think the first time I showed 3. But
Boo is in the chat.
hi, Elizabeth.
What's up, Ronnie?
Anybody interested in the vintage ephemera lot?
$10 start.
I might even be able to make the lot bigger with other ephemera. Here, let me add other ephemera to it. Okay, this is an original painting. This is oil, or not oil. This is a watercolor. Sorry.
Yep.
It is an original watercolor. It is signed right there, but I cannot make out the words.
Brian is in 10.
So you get that.
You're buying your stuff right back. Oh, it's a different Brian.
The Parish Church of St. George and Pocahontas. I don't know what that is. Some kind of litho. It does have a signature thing there.
Looking for 12.
Here is a little bitty tiny picture thing, and it says copper engraving number 8, numbers. Yeah, it looks like number 12 of 50. Tallinn 2002 MR. I don't know what that means, but there, you get that with it. So you are getting 9 pieces there.
For $10 so far, looking for 12.
Yeah, original painting. This one is absolutely hand done. This is an original engraving, only 50 of them made. The Pocahontas statue. This might be a watercolor as well. And all 6 of the cigar box labels are original.
Strikers at 12, now 14. Brian, let me know if you're in or out.
There we go.
Take those clothes off, Boo.
Well, some stuff you guys doing over there.
Brian's 14, now 16.
Where's our Joyce Den at?
I don't know.
Joyce. Oh, Joyce. Oh, Joyce.
Hello,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Hello, Mr. Pat Dees. Wait, did you say Pat? You're getting 9 pieces, guys. 9 pieces. Original painting. This is a watercolor. Original engraving, only 50 of them made. And then all of these are 1930s or 40s cigar box labels, glue tabbed to construction paper. Hello, Gail.
Anyone else?
We are at $14 looking for 16. You get original painting, watercolor, signed, 6 original cigar box labels, original copper engraving, and the Pocahontas.
All in, all done.
We're at 14 looking for 16. We're going to start the countdown.
Going once. Going twice. We are sold to Brian for $14.
Wow, Brian, that great buy.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations, Brian.
Hey.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
I like the original art, that watercolor.
Yeah, that was really nice. Okay.
Cigar labels were cool too.
Let us grab something out.
Hell, it was all cool.
It was all cool. I agree. This is a cool ashtray. And I've actually never seen it with the top piece. So here's the ashtray. I used to think it came with like little oars, but here's what it comes with. It is a vintage glass. Hello, Carrie. So original ashtray, and it is marked on the back, made in USA with a patent number. So really cute. I've never seen it with this attachable sail. So super cute.
That is cute.
$10 hair start.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, awesome. Like I said, I've never seen it with the sail. I always thought it came with oars.
Or the sail. Ha ha ha.
Well, now it's for sale.
Mr.
I paid.
Jones comes in at 10.
I paid 10. We're starting at 10. There's no chips, no damage. The sail has a little tiny bit of rusty stuff there. You can see right there.
Easy to take care of that.
But super cool.
That's right. Bad dad joke. Looking for 12.
Hello, William.
What's up,
The
William?
original 1930s or 40s glass ashtray with the attachment for the sale.
Looking
Maybe
for 12.
12.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Looking for 12.
I think that's a great buy, guys. Apparently, whenever I paid 10 for it, so
Going twice. Sold to James. That was B3.
nice buy, James. Okay, try a little card lot. Mixing everything up. We haven't done cards yet. So, Jace Jung, George Lombard, Tommy Troy, Yoshino Yamamoto. That one's a shiny one. Kemp Alderin. Here's a basketball guy, Adim Bona, Albert Pujols, Roger Clemens, an older one. A football guy, Malik Neighbors. I think I've heard of him. Another football guy, Janikowski.
He's a relative of Jim Neighbors.
And Michael Hall Jr., X-Fractor.
Looking for a $10 start.
How about a pack of Pokemon cards? It's there, a dozen cards. And here is a gold foil rookie card of Village Mikic. But this is some kind of gold insert.
Mark's in at 10, now 12.
Well, you got baseball, basketball, and football in there.
Bill's in at 12. It's easily removable, Bill. Looking for 14.
Mark's in at 14.
Anyone else? Anybody? Welcome in, welcome in. Bill's out. Thank you. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Mark for 14.
Congratulations, Mark. Okay. There. Okay, gonna do another mix lot here. Mix lot, you get the Adventure Time, you get the Lenticular Tiger, you get this doll, Wonderful World of FMB Dolls. That one is Rapunzel. You get these faux pearl beads. You get this Hello Kitty bag. Let's see if I got anything else loose kind of laying around over here. You get this vintage Corgi Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. I don't remember how to make the.
Had the wings out the other day.
Yeah. So this is just for parts, but the wings are nice. The base is there. The Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You get that with it.
Still cool looking.
Yeah, you get all that stuff for $10.
Looking for a $10 starting bid. You got Rapunzel, Hello Kitty, Faux Pearls, 2 pictures, and the Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car.
And this,
Oh, a turtle.
yeah, it looks like it's on like driftwood or something. Might even be signed on the bottom. I don't know. Get that too. $10 for all that stuff. 7 items, like $1 an item, $1.50 an item. We have 22 friends here. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance coming from wherever.
Okay.
Usually a golf tournament or something.
Here.
Looking for $10 start on all those goodies.
You also get a government photo, another photo,
Who are those clowns?
press photos. Derek Sanderson, Massachusetts Medical Society, and Derek Sanderson
Distinguished looking.
from 1988. Oh, the press photo. Get
My
those.
My mustache looks like that last guy's. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That one, Carrie? Oh, ooh. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. We love you.
Okay.
$10 starting bid. Hell. I'm in at 10.
Okay. And look, how about this little glass bottle with Sinclair, Pennsylvania motor oil with a dinosaur on it?
It's too close. Couldn't see it.
I don't know if it's like a little sample bottle or what. Apparently, I paid $2 for it.
Looking for 12.
There, you can get that with it.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Kelly comes in at 12. She wants to steal my total. Whoops.
I need to buy like a picture frame box to send like large paper items in. I have some really amazing 1800s paper, but it's big.
I'm in at 14. Looking for 16. Kelly's at 16. I'm out. Anyone else? All in, all done. We're sold to Kelly for 16. Miscellaneous lot with the total.
Make lots, Kellium. Okay. 16. Congratulations, Kellium.
Congratulations.
That's good because Kellium's already got a tray. I'm going to push the wings in. Okay. Hello, Kitty. There you go. $10 start on the old metal camera.
What brand is that?
I don't know.
Vintage 35 millimeter film.
Mamiya. Is that right? Mamiya. 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 Mamiya Secor. And that works. This turns.
I am in at 10. Looking for 12.
It has film.
Oh, Brian. Mortal sin.
It didn't feel like it had film in it. It's got a 50 millimeter
Damn it.
lens.
Oops. Looking for 12. Hi, Ashley. Got that right, Striker.
It's not a fail. It only a little bit of it sewed. It's fine.
See, I am one of the types that actually get that stuff processed.
Well, those 3 frames won't process.
Depending upon how much was on the take-up reel. Anyone else?
We're at $10. It's got a 50 millimeter lens.
All in, all done. I'm going slow. Going once. Going twice. Not a Galore, it's camera. Brian comes in at 12.
Kyle's in at 14. Now, Kyle, since you know a little bit about camera stuff,
Yes.
like this does turn. Normally, this would come without like this big of a lens, right? It would the lens would be a separate.
Standard is the 50 millimeter lens for 35 millimeter film.
Oh, okay.
Looking for 16. I am teaching myself how to repair these old 35 millimeter cameras.
Nice.
Yeah.
It could have a snuff film. It could have the JFK files on these pictures.
Brian's in at 16.
I could have Marilyn Monroe naked on this film.
I'm in at 20. Any mold if you look through the viewfinder?
Wait, do I lift this up or something?
Brian wants to know if it's a ZE.
It said no, it's not a ZE. Okay, so I'm looking. Well, how come I can't see nothing through the viewfinder?
That means that the mirror inside is flipped up unless you have the lens cap still on it.
No, the lens cap's definitely not on it. See, here's the lens cap. But when I look in this thing in the back, I don't see anything.
Did you wind it again?
Oh, I don't see anything.
That means the mirror is up,
Okay, sure.
and that means either the battery's dead or it's stuck.
I didn't know there was a battery in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 500 PL.
Anyone else? All in, all done.
See, I have no clue on how to tell anything about these cameras. It has a Nikon strap. It says Nikon on it. And I would say it's a newer Nikon strap because this says Coolpix. And I think Coolpix is like their digital thing.
Yeah, it is actually. Sold to me.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Here's the creepy doll. Check this out. This is creepy to me, but look at this. They have pictures of like the little Fisk boy, Morton Salt Girl, and Fisk boy. They took Polaroids. Virginia Lincoln's doll scrapbook. Fedora by Gambina. Bisque with soft body. The Morton Salt Girl and Fisk Tire Boy. There's a lot of people out there that collect Polaroids. I know that. So here's a bunch of different ones: South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, Franklin Mint Colonial Dolls. There's more.
Striker says, "Is this the government creepy doll file?"
Peggy Nesbitt. This might be from the doll collection I bought. These are all Peggy Nesbitt dolls. Photographs of them. More Peggy Nesbitt. American Peoples. Williamsburg Doll by David Doll. Hawaiian Girls.
It's a $10 start.
Yeah, Native American. Eskimo Dolls. You get the whole album. Listen, people love photographs of stuff, so I would believe that they would like pictures of dolls since there's doll collectors out there and photo collectors. Another one there. Here's more Peggy Nesbitt dolls. More Peggy Nesbitt dolls. So it looks like there's hundreds of pictures in here.
Striker says this is probably for insurance.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I would tend to agree with that.
Not anymore. Hey, It's a for reference.
How well did they glue those to the paper? Not too bad.
Yeah. Look at the Oriental dolls. Those are pretty. More. Those Black Americana dolls. Hey, yeah, because we sold this doll the other day. That one.
Striker's in at 10. Now 12. Interesting book.
Yeah. Creepy.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Doll photo book is what we're going to call it. Doll photo book.
Going once. Going twice. Doll photo book sold to Striker for $10 whopping.
Congratulations, Striker. I think that was a good buy, actually. About another camera. Then a Nikon. It is a Nikon Auto 35. This one I can see through perfectly. I can see through the viewfinder on this one. The back says Nippon Kogaku Tokyo, and then it has number 393619.
God bless you.
Has a cast sticker on it. Yep. Nikon Auto 35. This thing pushes up and down. Pretty nifty. Oh, this is how you do that. And then, ooh, this might have film in it too. I'm not going to try to open the back of it though.
Good.
And it has a 48 millimeter lens on this one. But Nikon is a good company.
I'm in at 10. Looking for 12.
Now I don't know how to make this thing stay down.
Uh-oh.
And it's down now.
It's got a belly button that protrudes.
Yeah. It's got an Audi. I know Nikon's good, so.
Anyone else? All in, all done.
No Brian Schweitzer?
Not yet. Going once.
Holy cow.
I'm not going fast. Going twice.
You guys, yeah, all missing out. Holy shit.
We are sold to me.
Kyle, that lens sells for like $180.
Does it?
Yeah.
I haven't looked it up.
I just did.
Is that that's a sold price then, huh?
Yeah. I want to get sold. Well, not a camera crowd. Maybe that other camera stuff will not. Okay, there's that. VWs are always hot, and so are Porsche. VW Porsche magazine, December of 1984. VW Porsche magazine from 1985. VW Porsche magazine from 1982. VW Porsche magazine from 1983. And a VW Porsche magazine from 1983. All five won money.
Thank you, bro.
You're getting 5 magazines, roughly $2 a piece, on the vintage 80s VW and Porsche magazines.
You ever
They're
driven?
great.
You ever driven a Volkswagen Bug?
I have not. I've driven a Porsche, though.
Volkswagens are very strange. You know how on most cars, when you push in the clutch, it has that arc to the back of the firewall?
Yes.
Volkswagens, you basically mash it to the floor.
That's great shit, yeah. Like a racing clutch.
Ronnie, I used to have a 69 Volkswagen as well. Mine wasn't red, though. It was white.
Do we have anybody interested in these?
Not yet. I wished I hadn't sold it now. Anyone?
And if whoever was asking for firefighter shirts, please let me know. Please come to the front office. Or t-shirts with firefighters on them.
Anybody interested in firefighter shirts?
Yeah. It's like firefighters and a flag and stuff like that. They're probably like in remembrance of the 9/11 thing.
You said they were large, right? Hey,
Yeah,
James.
they're large.
Large, James.
Elizabeth, you don't want to go yet. You want to wait for the next lot. Okay, pass these. Nobody into the VW Porsche magazines.
No.
Did Elizabeth stay for the next lot?
She's still here with wide open eyes like surprise.
Okay, it's $20 start. I can't remember if I paid 15 or 20. Here, look, guys.
Okay, this glows when you put.
It makes me happy. Yeah.
When you put regular light to it, it will glow at night.
Well, I got a black light, but
yeah.
Super awesome. Huge glass paperweight, $20 start.
Carries in at 20. Boo says I've fussed about it, so I got to buy it now, huh? Question mark.
No, you don't have to buy anything.
Carries at 20, looking for 22.
Like I said, I just didn't remember if I paid 15 or if I paid 20, so I'm starting it at the 20. That way I know I'm safe for whatever I paid. I love it. I mean, it is, how big is this thing? Like probably 6 inches tall. 6 inches tall. Tentacles with the air bubbles.
Now
Glass paperweight. Oh, it's super awesome. Yep, we're at 22, looking for 24. 22, looking for 24. And it do glow. It do. It's beautiful.
Looking for 24.
I do with
Looking for 24. I've got one just like it, except mine doesn't have that little bit of pink in it. Mine's just all white. Carry out. Thank you.
I don't know with the jewelry.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Make sure I'm on the right number.
Paperweight.
Sold to Boo for 22 bucks.
Nice buy.
Gift alert. Send that to Carrie.
Okay.
That was very nice.
At some point, we need to do these. We'll do these in a little bit if anybody's interested. Got the Ed Hardy sneakers. So we're gonna do these in a few minutes. Hopefully, I told Pam that I had shoes whenever she got on. Okay, let's go. Some cars. 1, 2, 3. This one's cool. I like this silver one. Here is a black Alfa Romeo. There's a different little Mini Cooper. Renault Sport, a Jaguar. This one has a license plate on the bottom. Here's a Matchbox one. Another one here. 5, 9. Here, let's go with this Lotus. 10. There you go.
164th, I think. Oh, you're talking about the shoes.
The shoes are a 8.5.
Ronnie G is in at 10. Looking for 12.
We're at 10 looking for 12.
Kelly says men's, I presume.
I think so.
Anyone else? Looking for 12. On the 10 Hot Wheels cars.
Yep. And Hot Wheels and Matchbox.
Yes, and Matchbox.
More bids equal more cars. That'll be nice. I'll just give you another extra one anyway.
Ooh, it's a
Land
Hummer.
Rover. It's a Land Rover.
Ooh, Land Rover. That's even better.
Defender double cab, bro. Cool.
All in, all done. We are going once. Ooh, Bill's in at 12. Now 14. Now 16.
Here's two more. This one's like some kind of Volkswagen Beetle pickup truck.
I've seen those.
Really?
Yep.
Never even heard of this such a thing.
Pretty cool. They even
Here.
have some that are Volkswagen Beetle campers.
There's three more. Here's two more.
You sure,
That's
Ron?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How's that?
20 of them. I figured as much.
Here, look at this one. Designer Challenge Honda race car. Oh, that one's cool. 21.
Not even $1 a car.
Yeah, there's another red one of those things. 22.
Some cool cars in there. Tooch blazes in at 20. Now 22. Ronnie's at 25.
Yeah, there's another Volkswagen funky, like drag bug thing. And this thing, a Cadillac CTS coupe. There you go. I think we're at like 24, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 24.
Tooch is out. Thank you. Anyone else? If not, we will be all in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Ronnie G for $25. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ronnie.
And let's see here. That was her first win of the day.
Congratulations, Ronnie. $10 starting bid. I know these are expensive. If you guys are resellers. Size 39. But they are hideous in color, in my opinion. A lot of people call them nursing shoes. These are Dansko. Dansko. And apparently they sell very, very well.
They remind me of Earth shoes. Don't know if you remember those.
No.
They're both size 10, huh?
Is that what size 39 is?
I'm not sure. It's a good question. Ronnie remembers Earth shoes. I had a pair of brown ones.
These remind me of like clogs. Still wooden clogs.
Right.
But I know a lot of people call them like nursing shoes. But look at the design. Look at that.
Looks like somebody vomited all over it. Only kidding.
And this one's not too bad.
The Mad Painter.
Yeah. And the underneath are pretty nice. Look at all these.
A little bit of wear, not much at
Little
all.
heel drag right there. $10 starting bid on choice. I don't know if they make like limited edition ones or rare variants or whatever. They came from the flea market the weekend, and I bought them because they were so like in your face.
They grabbed your eye, didn't they?
They did.
Looking for 12. Kelly's in at 10. She'll probably snatch them both up. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice.
And here's the heels on these. I didn't show them. These heels are actually better. The only wear is right here where your ankle goes or whatever.
Kelly, do you want one or both?
You got it.
She wants both.
I got you for retail. Okay. Do both of these. $10 start. You get the two. This is like a He-Man wrestling, Becky Lynch. And this is the Superpowers collection, Darkseid the Destroyer from McFarlane Toys. $10 for both.
Bill's in at 10. Looking for 12. Looking for nub in all the wrong places. Yes, it does, Ash, because I can't stand the wind.
Figures. A lot of two figures.
Looking for 12.
All right, 10 looking for 12. I'm going to use the shoebox to tilt these up so the see them better. I love the fact that it's like WW Eternia.
Tooch, do you like carded figures?
You're getting both, not choice, not choice. This is both.
What the heck happened to John Beck?
I don't know. And Joyce likes McDonald's stuff, and I have some really cool like McDonald's stuff. But
You out there, Joyce? Did you hear that? Greg Lusk, where are you? Double R. Nice, Ash. 70's a good temperature. Anyone else? Great deal. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Wild Bill for $10. Great deal. I think that was his first win of the day. Yep. Congratulations.
okay.
I text Pam and I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Some more footy ball cards. Maybe I can use this to kind of stand some of them up.
Football.
Barry Sanders. I know who he is.
Yeah, so does President Trump.
Javon Bullard. How does President Trump know who Barry Sanders is?
Oh, wait a minute.
Bucky Irving. It's not who he was going to race. Frank Gore. I know who he is. Latu. Tom Rathman, X-Rector. Noah Fafita, rookie card from Bowman Chrome.
Got some fancy tattoos.
Josh Allen. Joe Montana, Topps Chrome Black.
He's a hack.
You're fired. Khalil Mack. There's a group of cards for you.
$10 starting bid. $1 a piece at this time. The more you bid, the more he throws in.
There you go. Here's a George Pickens full throttle insert.
No Sean Moreno.
Oh, this is 2 parts, that's why.
Ah.
And this one's like a mosaic-y.
Yeah.
Draft diamonds.
Him, I know.
Yeah, I was like, wow, if the back of that is a different player, that's really cool.
Now, that'd be a heck of an error card.
Yeah.
Looking for a $10 start for 12 cards. Mark is in at 10. Now 12. Ten, 10, now 12. Looking for 12.
No, around the place.
We got Bill at 12. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hit a key and it took me to a whole another tab. Mark's at 14.
How about Midnight Dante Culpepper?
Minnesota Vikings. That's my second favorite team.
Travis Kelce. And Tua Tagovailoa. And this one's embossed.
Yeah, his last name doesn't sound anything like what it's phonetically looks like.
What's his name sound like?
I can't think of it right now.
Oh.
Bill is out. Thank you. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold Mark for $14. That's not very nice. It's funny, but it's not nice. Where's Mark? There's Mark.
Nice buy, Mark.
Dang, Ronnie.
He played for the Rams, packing the never mind. Oh, Packers.
As we affectionately call them, the Fudge Packers.
Packers.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try an ephemera lot. My ephemera people's here.
Striker's here, I know.
I haven't even looked at this stuff. Okay. Hotel Kingsway, St. Louis. This is probably 1920s. Management was the Hotel Heist system. Original.
Ashley Vince Lombardi was a coach from way back when for the Green Bay Packers.
There you go.
Didn't they win Super Bowl #1?
Hotel Mayfair, Hotel Lenox, Hotel Kingsway. Again, this is probably 1920s or 30s. Got that really awesome Art Deco look to it. Now this I don't think is as old, because those were just kind of wrapped inside of this. And a War Department technical manual, elementary physics for pilot trainees from 1942, so World War II.
Brrr.
Look at that. World War II pilot's training manual. Original. War Department, Washington, April 22nd, 1942.
That's pretty cool. Looking for $10 starting bid.
Nobody on vintage ephemeras?
Not at the moment. Striker, you out there?
I'm okay with that. Big boxes, like old vintage ephemera over here. So
Brian wants to know what's on the left in the folded white.
it's just this. These were inside of this. This is a copy of something. See, it was just about some kind of helicopter, airplane. Yeah, 1932 Pitcairn. But this is just a copy. But those two were stuffed inside of it to keep them in good condition.
Brian's in at 10.
And then this is the War Department Technical Manual, Physics for Pilot Trainees in 1942. This early hotel paper does really well.
Looking for 14. (1940s) pilots book.
1942.
Training book.
World War II. World War II.
WW2.
Kyle's in at 12.
The big one, as they call it. Brian's out. Thank you. Looking for 14. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to me. $12.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashley.
Kyle, I'm going to put the hotel papers back inside of this thing folded like that. And I'm going to just put it like that.
Sounds cool. Thank you, sir. I am, Ashley.
Okay. Little jewelry lot. Says Dream. Rhinestone bracelet.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
This is
Stone.
that like magnetic stuff and stone.
Magnetite or hematite or something.
And this is moonstone, right? That's what that is. Yeah, magnetite or whatever.
Is that little thing a ring?
No, it's an earring.
Oh,
Another bracelet in here
got a
with
little
a flower.
My name is Flower.
You can call me Flower if you wanna. These are probably like wooden, painted wooden with some metal dividers.
I'll just call you Stinky.
Here's some art bracelet. This is missing a couple of the little blue stones. This one's pretty. Let's see.
Grapple.
Reading this way.
What's this?
Mom, another word for love. Mothers are angels on earth. Mom, another word for love. And then probably different birthstones for their kids, maybe.
Yeah, probably. That's cute.
That'd be my guess. Yeah. Cute. Here's another bracelet with rhinestones. And look and see if it's got any marking. Oh, it's a hanging tag. Hanging tag says Cara, New York. Another black plastic bracelet. It's a brown bracelet. This one's funky. It's got like brass and little beads. There's some rust on it. And then hangy dangler stones. Here's another bracelet thing. See some corrosion there.
Looking
And
for
probably glass.
Looking for $10 start.
Here's a single cowboy boot. Looks like an earring.
I think there's 13 pieces possibly. Less than $1 a piece.
There's this bracelet. This one just has a little like gemstone in the center there. I don't know if that's a certain brand or anything. Here's a pink bank.
It's pink.
And this one here is a little like doves with a heart, maybe, or birds with a heart. And I think this one is marked Avon. I think.
Marked what? You broke up.
I think it's marked Avon, but I'm looking right now. It is marked Avon. And this one has a good look to it. It's got Japanese writing on the heart. There. A lotus flower. And it's silver with like little silver beads.
I think there's 17 pieces there right now. Looking for $10 start.
That's funky bracelet.
Looking for 10.
We're looking for 10 on a whole lot of jewelry. Looking for 10. Nice big group of jewelry there.
Anyone? Passing in 5. Yay! Tooch comes in at 10.
Find a bag.
Now 12. Snipe on the pass. Anyone else? All done. Going once. Going twice. We're sold to Tooch for $10. Congratulations, Tooch. Heck of a deal.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Heck of a deal.
Congratulations, Tooch. About an X-Men number 19. 2 of those. Ooh. A green die cut Superman. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's 3. Ren and Stimpy. That's 4. Barbie. 5. New Blood. 6.
New Blood.
Morbius. 7. Another one of those X-Men. 8. 9. There's a Silver Surfer. 10. X-Men 11. 12. 13. Another Barbie. 14. Another Barbie. 15. 16. 17.
I did, Ashley.
18.
Thank you for asking.
Queen of the Damned, and Rice, 19.
Looking for $10 bill.
And 20. And 3 Barbies here. A Ren and Stimpy. Some X-Men. And Cable.
Did you ever watch that, Ash?
And 20 comics, $10.
I did not either, Ashley. Looking for $10. We got X-Men, we got Barbie, we got Ren and Stimpy, we got Alpha Flight. We got all sorts of stuff in there. Superman. Looking for $10. No, I never did, Ash. Tooch is in the 10. Looking for 12. And Ren and Stimpy. I don't know much about it. Looking
Ren
for
and Stimpy was like Beavis and Butthead on pot.
That's pretty bad. Looking for 12. Money's on the table. Shrieker. Hi, Nana. How are you? Nana, you should get in on this comic lot. It's $10 right now. Looking for 12. Anyone else? Nana's in at 12. Now 14. Tooch, are you going to let her snatch this away from you for $2?
Yeah, and they're all in super good condition.
There's Superman, there's X-Men, there's Barbies, there's Ren and Stimpy. Tooch is in at 14. Now 16. There's at least, did you say 20 comics, right,
20.
Brian?
Yep. 20 comics.
At least 20 comics in there. We're not even at $1 an issue.
So you got Ren and Stimpy. You got 3 of this Barbie. You got Cable, number 1. X-Men, 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 X-Men. You got a Silver Surfer,
Ooh.
Cyforce, New Blood. 3 of this X-Men, number 19. Morbius, the vampire guy.
I love
New
Morbius.
Blood. Superman with a die-cut cover. An Alpha Flight, and an Anne Rice, Queen of the Dead.
Tooch is out. Anyone else? We're at 16 with Nana, looking for 18. Right, Nana?
I didn't even know it was in there until after I show it. I just grabbed books out of the boxes.
All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Nana for $16.
Nice buy.
Less than $1 each.
You okay, Kyle?
Yep, just stretching.
Okay, let's try
Put in the chat what you people want to see him bring up. That too, Tooch. Don't drive and bid.
Okay, so this is an old watch fob. Let's see what this one is. To know America, to know Americans, to serve the Republic, to love America, Minuteman, original fob, Minutemen Patriotic Order Sons of America. This is probably early because all the stuff in here is super old.
Is it super old?
National Director, it says on it. W&M Company. Awarded Seal of Membership. It's military related. POS of A. Patriotic Sons of America. So it's a Patriotic Sons of America watch fob. Or medal, or medallion, or whatever you want to call it.
Just that, or you adding more to it?
Just this.
Okay. Let me take out some of this. Let me see if I can't get a picture of that. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. That might be better. Not too bad. I was actually just trying to look that up via picture on Google.
It's a fob, or if it was like a ribbon, or what it was. But very cool. It's probably like 1910, 1920.
Yeah, they've got different styles. Some are like medallions, some are like necklace type looking things, and then the watch fob. Strike 10.
Okay.
Now 12. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, now 12. It's actually a pretty good piece, actually. Schreiker's done his homework.
Of course.
As he is wont to do. Looking for 12. Anyone else? All in, all done. Bill wants to see the back of it. Got a space there. You can etch somebody's name in there or something.
Yep. Yeah. The membership. Awarded still a membership, and then Minutemen, Patriotic Order, Sons of America.
Going once.
Go once. We're at 10 looking for 12.
You want in, Bill?
Going twice.
Going twice. Sold a striker for $10.
Congratulations, Striker.
That's pretty good, striker. I saw prices that were kind of up there.
Okay. I know there's a lot of like Funko Pop people and Deadpool people and Hallmark people. This is all three in one, $10. $10 start. Funko Pop, Deadpool, Hallmark ornament.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Looking for $10 bid on a Funko Deadpool Hallmark ornament.
Yep. Here, I'll even give you a choice. You can fit on a choice. There you go. This one is still in the sleeve plastic. Gamora.
That's Thanos' daughter.
Yeah.
Looking for $10 bid. Anybody? Choice of Deadpool Hallmark ornament or the Gamora number 51 Funko Pop. Passing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are passed.
Okay. About this model kit. From the hit TV show, there's Muttley. Wacky Racers. It is still factory sealed. Factory sealed. $10 start. Let's see if I can see anything. It's Muttley. That's it. The Mean Machine, Muttley, and Dastardly Dick. Sealed model kit. Girls. No. Destiny Rose.
Get him. Sick him. Kill, kill, kill.
Goodness. Hey, nobody on the model kit? Anybody?
What
Kyle?
the hey? What the hey?
He probably remembers this cartoon.
I do, actually. I can't laugh like Muttley used to.
Huh.
Anyone else? Figured since I already got crap coming.
Yep, that's the way you should figure.
All in, all done. Models typically sell pretty good for me at my shows that I go to.
Yeah, especially character ones. And it's been factory sealed. Still
Yep.
got the cello on it.
That's it. Going twice. Sold to me for $10. Whoop, whoop.
Congratulations, Kyle. Right, here's a group of football cards. I don't know how many is in my hand. You got Josh Allen. You got Herman Moore. You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Luke Lachey. You got Patrick Surtain. Actually, this has 3 people on it. C.J. Mosley, Quinnen Williams.
Patrick Surtain's a Bronco.
You get Javon Baker. You get Sam Hubbard, Joey Bosa, and Tyquan Lewis. Get Jeremy Shockey. Go to him. You get Blake Corin. You get CJ Stroud. You get Justin Jeffries. You don't get my Brock Purdy. You get Bryce Young. You get Rome Oduns. You get CJ Stroud. You get a Brady Cook rookie. And a Jordan Battle. You get all of those. Just don't get my Brock Purdy. I hear you, Galore.
Looking for $10 starting bid. Mark's in at 10.
Getting 18 cards. Or 8 and 8. 16 cards. 16 cards.
Brian's mathing in his head.
Yeah.
Looking for 12. Ten, looking for 12. Anyone else?
No more football fans, huh?
All Dunny. Cool, Kelly.
Nice.
Going once.
I used to live on Salt Lake Boulevard.
Going twice.
Over by the ice skating rink.
Ice skating in Hawaii. That's a oxymoron.
Yeah. It was fun. Used to go like 2 or 3 times a week. Used to go to the Cam Drive-In to go to the flea market there and around the Aloha Stadium.
Sold for Mark to $10. Congratulations. Deals and steals today. Her office is on Market Street in Honolulu.
Oh, nice.
Kelly,
Yeah, when I was very young, I used to go to Rich Miano. That was his last name, Rich Miano. He used to be a football player. He had a sports bar on, I think it was on Cam Highway, if I remember right. It was right down on the main street. So there's 4. There's a cool black Volkswagen Beetle. 5,
Kelly, I've been to
6,
Honolulu.
7. A funky yellow car. 8.
That's a cool one.
9. Citroen.
Number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
10. An MBX.
What's that from, Brian?
What?
The number 9.
I don't know. There's a Mercedes Benz. There you go. 11 cars.
It's from a Beatles song.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why I don't know.
You didn't like the Beatles?
I wasn't born until 77, so.
They still play the songs.
Well, very rarely. And I like Beach Boys and Alabama. And that's Alabama.
I do know of them. They had long hair.
I like the 60s, like rock. Nice. Yeah, Big Island was neat. So we used to live in Kailua, and there used to be a little old toy store that was there since the 60s. And I remember buying toys out of there that were like, you remember like the Cabal Mystery C&I game from the 67 or 68? He still had them in there. It's called Gene Lou's Toy Store. Bought those and Secret Sam attache cases, still sealed. like the James Bond briefcases. Oh, cool. So we're 10 looking for 12. There's 11 cars. 10 looking for 12. I mean, 11 cars. Less than $1 a car right now.
Looking for 12. Anyone else? Mark, Tooch, Sean Beck, Double R. Anybody? Is anybody out there? All in, all done. Going once. Not even a buck a piece. Oop, Tooch is in at 12. Now 14. Had that keyed up, Nana. Now 16. Tooch is out. Thank you, sir. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold a Nana for $14.
Congratulations, man.
Great deal, Nana. Ooh, that's not good, Nana. Unless you have crops. Love the grateful heart.
This was in this week's video. This is a Cincy, which is always expensive. Marvel Thor's Hammer Cincy Warmer. A $25 start, which is what I paid for it. Thor's Hammer Cincy Warmer. Brand new in the box. $25 start.
How do you spell Sensi?
SCENTSY.
And you said 20 or 25?
25.
Okay. Kind of garbled. That's got to be cool.
Yeah, it lights up and it heats up and makes your house smell nice.
Yep.
Some of these things are super crazy expensive. This one pretty big. The box is 10 inches tall by 8 inches across.
Kelly's in at 25. Now 27. Marilyn Blatt should be here. Where the heck is she?
Oh,
I see her all over the place, but in here. If anybody knows Marilyn, tell her to get her butt in here.
or 25, looking for 27 or better.
In the box.
Thor's hammer, Scentsy warmer.
Looking for 27. How many people we got lurking here? We got 25 people, 25 friends out there. Hit that like button, leave a comment afterwards, and go find Marilyn Blatt. And Double R and all the other people that should be here. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. And I'm sure this one people can pick up, not like Thor's hammer that you can't pick up. Going twice.
Break even.
Sold to Kelly for 25. Congratulations, Kelly.
Congratulations, Kelly. That was a great buy. Those are generally 60 to 80 bucks.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't look that one up.
Okay. Today, just in case we get different peoples. This is a snow globe, $25.
Woo! Again, you broke up 20 or 25.
25.
Thank you.
The only one that seems to have any candle, lamp wick, or whatever his name is bent forward. Beauty and the Beast. Disney, it is Danbury Mint. I think it was Danbury Mint, right? Or Bradford Exchange. Bradford Exchange, 2017.
Looking for 25. Little music box.
Song as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. Probably getting caught up on the phone there.
Is this the one that has Chip, the little cup?
Oh, there's Mr. Pot.
So it must
Chip
be.
is riding on the footstool.
I liked Chip.
And I do have styrofoam and a brown box that this goes in.
Anybody? Anybody?
The shipping box.
Oh, that's cute, Nana. Looking for $25 starting bid. Anybody? Anybody?
Hey, count it down.
Passing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are past.
Okay. Let's try a bigger deal. Usually John likes these, but I know Striker's in here, Nana's in here, a few other people are in here. I'll try to give you guys a chance. $200 a box is the price. It's a flat price, $200. You can pick any box you want, or as many boxes as you want. They have mixes of lots of Marvel, bagged, boarded, variant covers, different ages, all kinds of stuff in them. And there's some Archie, there's some Cable ones. So you have 4 boxes here. I have a box over here. This is what we normally pull out of to do the auctions.
John Beck.
And these 2 boxes here. So
$200.
$200 a box. That makes them, there's roughly 250 to 300 books in a box. Some, give or take. But like this one, I can tell those are older books. This one has older books in it.
Coffee's all gone.
So $200 a box. If anybody wants any of the comic boxes, I have 4, 5, 6, 7 available. 7 available.
Striker. Mark. Storage bag. Anybody? John Beck. Greg Lusk. Double R. Ivan.
That'll be anybody who's interested during the show here can just tell me. I'll run another card lot quick here.
That's right, Kelly. Holy comic books, Batman.
Yep. That makes them like if we're getting $15 a lot of 20, we would be getting $150 for 10 lots, and then another 5 lots beside of 5. We'd be getting $225. We'd be getting between $225 and $300 a lot, a box.
Individual lots, yep.
Yeah. And then sometimes, like, some of these have like the high grade older stuff in them, and those books bring a lot more. Caleb Martin, Jordan Hawkins, Mark Williams, Wave. That one's cool.
That is.
Gwen White, baseball guy. Malcolm Brogdon, Green Emerald. Franz Wagner, Topps Chrome. Abram Toro,
Franz Wagner.
Nick Smith. Dick Butkus.
I've heard of him.
Look at that one.
Who is that?
Devin Vassell.
Devin.
So football guy. Eric All. And Oliver Maxence Prosper. That one's also shiny. Rookie card.
Sure is.
So there you go.
12 sports cards, $10 start. Less than $1 a piece. Mark, are you still out there? Looking for 10. 10, 10, 10. Looking for 10, 10, 10.
It's not too big on basketball.
Basketball Jones.
Yeah, we'll switch. We'll do this. We'll switch that one out for that one.
I want a basketball Jones.
Put football one.
He's putting football ones in there, Mark.
And we'll switch that one out for a football one.
Mark's in at 10. Looking
There you
for
go. Now you got football and baseball. This one is Bryce Young, Prestige. And this one is also Bryce Young, rookie card.
baseball.
And there's baseball. And there's baseball.
Looking
And there's
for
football. And more football. And baseball.
baseball and football. They both got balls in them.
Common sense says those are boys.
Common sense, yes. Seems like a lot of people don't have common sense.
22.
Looking for 12. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Mark. $10.
Congratulations, Mark.
Mark's getting some $10 lots. Congratulations.
Okay. Okay, let's try a weird lot of sports cards.
Remember the $200 on the table for a long box of comics.
Yeah.
Buy it now.
7 boxes available. If somebody buys all 7, I'll ship them for free. Because it costs me about $40 a long box to ship them. I do not know what's in this box. Other than it's sports cards. So we're going to look together. And we'll see what we got.
What are we doing with this?
We're going to sell some of it. Oh, we always do. Oh, older cards.
So just $10 start.
Yes, $10 start. Jose Canseco. Bobby Bonilla.
Bobby Bonilla. Oh, you broke the seal.
Yeah, it wasn't originally. Alice Burks, Ramirez, Gary Carter.
Those are older.
Yeah. These are some Bowman or Tops, maybe. Tops. Fred McGriff. Ozzie Smith, Cal Ripken. John Schmaltz, I know who he is.
Not seeing any Rockies.
Kevin Mitchell. Okay. Let's see what else we got over here. These look like a nice little mix here.
James is in at 10.
I'm going to give you the whole box. The whole box.
Oh,
So at least like 800 cards. How's that? 1991.
we're looking for 12.
Godzilla, I know who he is.
This is for the whole box, Mark.
Eddie Murphy.
Boy, they sure printed a lot of them upside down, didn't they?
Yeah. Devin Seltzer. Greg Jeffries.
I hear you get more money for the upside down ones.
Yeah.
Bill's in at 12. Looking for 14. The whole box.
Yeah, you're getting the whole box. I have no clue what's in here, so.
James is in at 20. Looking for 22. 22.
Greg Jeffries again. Some Stadium Club. Oh, here's some football. Al Smith, Michael Cooper, Randall Cunningham,
Heard of him.
Rocket Ishmael, Guy McIntyre, Warren Moon. I know who he is. Dan Marino,
I know who he is.
Troy Aikman.
He was my older brother's favorite player. Looking for 22.
Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett down. Kirby Puckett. Paul Molitor. Barry Larkin. Howard Johnson. He has hotels, I heard.
I was going to say, Kirby Puckett had a band, didn't he?
Here's some Upper Deck. It's a rookie. Jim Abbott, Bobby Vanilla, Bernie Williams.
Had a holograph.
Not to be confused with Bernie Sanders.
Had a holograph card in there.
Yeah.
I used to have that whole set.
Mike Messina, Ron Gant, Marquise Grissom.
I've heard of Marquis. There's another one.
So again, this whole box.
Looking for 22. He hasn't even shown hardly half of the box.
Oh yeah. Probably not shown.
Quarter of it. Third of it.
Yeah. What's in the bottom here? Oh, it's just stickers.
Bill's in at 22.
Yeah. So I've only showed this half up here.
James is at 30. Looking for 32.
Yeah, I showed about 20% maybe.
Yep. Looking for 32. It's got a cool little carry case.
Yeah, that's actually pretty neat too. The Dugout Baseball Card Collector Storage Box.
That's pretty cool. Bill is out. Thank you. Mark is at 32. Now 34. Nana, you want to slide in there? James is out. Thank you, sir. It's up to Schreiker or Nana. 32, looking for 34. I agree, James. Some older stuff in there.
Yeah.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. for $32 to Mark. Congratulations. Even with the custom collector box. Awesome buy.
Like I found dog tags, but I don't know how old they are.
They have a notch in them.
No notch.
No notch. They're
Okay, they say they got the guy's name, number 246113846. He is O negative and he's Baptist.
post World War II.
Hmm.
Let
Interesting.
me look something up real quick.
Okay, Mark got those?
Yeah, $32.
Congratulations, Mark.
Dog tags without the notch were officially standard issue in early 1965, although military bases with older notch tags in inventory may have continued to issue them until 1966.
Cool.
And do you know
So
why?
probably like Korean War, Vietnam War.
Do you know why they had that notch?
Why? Why?
They would put that notch between your teeth and then tap the dog tag in between your teeth. Right, Ash? Card shop, you've missed a lot, buddy.
These are super minty vintage Davy Crockett glasses. $10 for two of them. Starting bid. These are like 40s, 50s. Almost like those jelly glasses, but they are mint. Really super nice condition. And it's Davy Crockett fighting a bear and Davy Crockett fighting a bear. We have pink and orange.
You really broke up. What's the starting?
$10 for the pair.
Okay. Card shop, there's an offer on the table. A long box of comics for $200. He's got like 7 boxes to choose from.
There's 4. And there's a couple more over there.
$200 a box.
And if somebody buys all 7 boxes, they get free shipping, which will cost me like $250 to $300 per set.
Ashley, I don't think so.
And looking for $10 start for both. You get both. Have the vintage 1940s jelly jars, tea glasses. I don't know what you call them.
Looking for $10. Starting bid. No, I think they scheduled one for tonight, Ash. I think. I may be wrong.
Okay, count these down. Nobody interested. We'll pass them. Guys, if you could hit that thumbs up, we appreciate that.
2, 1. We are passed.
Okay. Well, even if I'm not here. $20 start on the Ed Hardy shoes. I will show you.
You said those were 8 or an 8.5?
8.5.
Thank you.
Real nice looking. They got like the awesome tattoo art. Ed Hardy tongue, got the skull.
Who was Ed Hardy?
I think it was just a tattoo artist that they started using his stuff. Christian Aguilera started using his stuff.
Mama G would like to know, are those men or women's? I think they're men's.
I would say they're men's. You can see like a little blue line right here.
About damn time, Pam. Oh, he's still alive. He lives in Los Angeles.
So there you go. 8.5.
Striker says, Don Ed Hardy is a renowned American tattoo artist and art icon, often referred to as the godfather of modern tattoos.
There's the SKU number EH9067H.
What do you think I'm doing, Pam? I'm working my little fingers to the bone.
There's a little mark right there. In the box. They're called Steel Life.
Still or steel?
Steel.
James is in at 20, looking for 22.
Hi, Mama G.
I think Mama G sent me an invoice. Nope, Big Barn did. How's the doggos there, Pam? How's their tummies? I'm always working my mouth. Got to keep you guys interested and not going to sleep. I agree, Kelly. Those are some great sneakers.
Yep. That's 8.5. So yeah, I would definitely say they're 8.5 men's because Kim wears a 9 women's, and these seem to be a little bit big on her. So I think she's a 7.5 men's.
Looking for 22.
Oh shit, it's Pam. Hi, Pam.
Yeah, it is Pam.
So we're at 20 with James, looking for 22 or better. 20, looking for 22 or better. I sold one of the Cincy warmers. I sold Thor's hammer, but it only got one bid, so sold for $25.
Can't women wear men's shoes?
Yeah, of course. It's just they're a difference in size of like 1.5 sizes. So
Anyone else?
like I wear a 10.5 or an 11. So for a woman's shoe, that would be like a 12.5.
How do you have that big of shoes with such tiny hands?
Well, Because my hands aren't as little as you think they are. Everything else is disproportionate.
I'm just going by what Patrick says. Ah, all in, all done. I have not looked these up, but I'm thinking this is probably a good deal.
Well, I'm sure it is. I get like $150 to $200 for the jeans.
Going once. We are going twice. What number are we on here?
Okay, James Woods.
Yep.
Congratulations, James. $20 is a great deal.
Sold to James.
Okay. Try these, see if we've got any aficionados out there. So these, if you look on Bruce Hershensen's site, movie posters, he calls these miniature commercial posters. They are larger than a lobby card, and they were from Cinepix. These are original 1979 from Alien, the movie. Get that one and this one. I've sold a few of these, so they probably have made their way to eBay, so there might be some comps. There you go, you get the two.
Looking for a $10 bid.
Yeah, I wish I could get the numbers that Bruce Hershenson got. Like, but they're supposedly pretty hard to find. These are mint, new old stock. 1979, you get the pair. I did fairly well with these. I had a group of them that I got back in probably the 90s.
Strikers at 10. Looking for 12. Is that the little alien coming out of his chest?
Yep, out of his belly. 1979 Alien, and they are decently large. These are like 14 by 11. They would be the size of a jumbo lobby card.
Mama G wants to know, do you have any more Ed Hardys like that, but smaller?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Looking for 12. 2 mini posters. Alien.
This is super low.
Kelly's in at 12.
I did a whole bunch of jewelry earlier. I've done Funko Pops. I've done Hot Wheels cars. We've done some miscellaneous like big lots. I did some Dansko nurse shoes that were hideous.
Looking for 14.
They'll sell good, but I mean, to me, they weren't my style. I like the paint ones. The paint ones are okay.
Right. Now 14. Anyone else? All All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Kelly for 12.
Kelly, that was a great buy on eMovie posters. Whenever you search these, Bruce was getting like $250 to $300 a piece for them.
Ooh.
They're very, very hard to find until I started selling them.
That's what he called them.
Yep. See, this was one of them, and this was the other one of them.
Yikes.
Kelly got those, right, Kyle?
That is correct.
I forgot to write on it. Food log. Okay. Try a little clothing lot.
No, I'm not buying any more black dresses.
Kyle liked this yesterday.
I did. I love the color.
Yep. This is a emerald green Sleep Solutions size medium silk robe. And it's got like the brocade see-through on the arms with the shiny flowers. Get that.
Right, James.
You get this.
There's Marilyn Blatt.
You get this.
Did somebody contact you, Marilyn, or were your
Speed
ears?
control. Size small. Brand new with tags. It'll be a $10 start. You get these. Kyle was looking at these. No, Kyle wasn't. It's a different pair. These are a size large, but check these out. Wow. You get this one here. Still got the tags. This is Charlotte Russe, size small. I don't quite know how this one goes. Something like that. And you get these. These are Pank. Not really Pank, but the company Pank.
Pink but white. Victoria's Secrets.
Pank, and they're blue and white. Yeah.
Blue and white.
So you get all of that stuff, $10 start.
Looking for $10 starting bid.
Hi, Marilyn.
Starting bid.
This still has tags. This has tags. These have tags.
Kelly's in at 10, looking for 12.
And they all feel nice.
Marilyn, we were talking about you earlier because Brian sold a Scentsy Thor's hammer.
Yeah, brand new in the box. Paid 25. We started it at 25. It sold for 25.
So Marilyn would love that. It sold. Kelly says her older brother's name is Brian as well.
Oh, nice.
Looking for 12. Anyone else?
We're at 10, looking for 12. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 5 pieces. Ladies, if you're looking to get lucky tonight, put these on. Honey, if you're watching this, come out here, find another pair of these, and put them on. Aiden's off at work. Ow, girl.
Jeez. Okay, that's the end of the show, folks. Brian's going to be busy.
It would be, absolutely. There'd be no question. I love y'all, but bye-bye.
Looking for 12. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Got sidetracked here.
He's like, how do I get you off of video games? So I hold up lingerie.
That's right.
Like this.
Okay.
Well, it might take 4 or 5 minutes. I got to walk into the house and stuff.
Yeah, but you'll be naked before you get to the door.
What makes you think I'm not naked already?
Sold to Kelly for 10.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Wear them in good health.
Yeah, I don't think any of these clothes have ever been worn.
Maybe some chew marks.
Not yet.
Pam's puking.
Listen, if you dress like that a little more often, maybe David clean up after your dogs.
Oh, you're going to get a phone call.
Yes, please. Here. Let's do a lot of jewelry. Whatever's in here in jewelry, you're going to get.
Ooh-wee.
Come on, get in there. Hey, yo, puppy doggy.
Who's out there?
Destiny. Okay, so here's this one. Destiny. Hey, yo.
What's up, Destiny?
Hey, yo, baby. Come here. Yo, baby.
Put her on the table.
So Wiggles. You want up? He's like, nope, she don't want up.
Mm.
There's a blue.
They look like little fishies.
They do kind of look like little fishies, don't they?
Okay, while you're
This looks
showing
like,
that, I'm going to take a pit stop.
this looks like Tory Burch almost. This reminds me of Tory Burch, but I don't think it is. But here is a there's purple, grapeful, and a chain. Here's an N for anybody who's got an N in their name. Oh, really pretty. Very heavy. Guys, always check jewelry when you get it from me because I don't take the time to check. Here's that. Here's a metal bracelet. Here is a all natural stones bracelet with an I love you heart. This is that hematite stuff, that like magnetic-y stuff, I'm pretty sure. This one's awesome. I like this one a lot. Look at that thing. Funky like tree. These are stone with like wire around them. Those are stone. A pair of earrings, I believe. Or some kind of clip things. Here is dyed, it looks like dyed mother of pearl in blue. Here's a little bracelet with a rhinestone thingy there. Here's a beautiful heavy metal necklace with painted, I think these are painted glass, and then these are very heavy, really gorgeous.
I went pee and nobody even bid. What's up with that?
There's a little ring. Here is an earring. And I think it's marked 925. Here is a million charm bracelet. All those little charms, little owls. Lots of owls. There's an owl. There's an owl.
Maryland,
There's some
20.
different stones. There's a bird.
Thank you, Maryland.
Here is another necklace thing. Hey, whatever's in this bin. Okay, well, I can't get this out of the bag. Those look like little pieces of turquoise. Okay. This is that hematite stuff. Magnetic for sure. See? Look, there was even a little nail stuck to it.
Aren't those supposed to make you feel good or something?
Maybe it's a necklace. Might be a necklace. Just because, there we go. It is a necklace. But because it's got the magnetic-y stuff, that's cool though. Here is a funky bracelet. A little bit of corrosion to it. And then here's my favorite piece out of the whole bin. This thing is freaking neat. I'm trying to see if it's got a name on it or anything. It looks like it should.
Looking for 22.
This bracelet with like the brass or coppery stuff on it, but look.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a fish.
It's a fish. That is super neat.
That is cool. Looking for 22. Maryland singing the Who. Sure, modernist.
You get all that stuff.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, super awesome. Reminds me of like George Jensen type stuff, like Danish modern. But natural stones.
Anyone else?
What are we at? 20, looking for 22.
Yep.
You get all that jewelry.
All in, all done.
Girls, relax. Nutbag dogs.
Going once. Going twice. Sold to Marilyn Blatt for $20.
Congratulations, Marilyn.
That was her first win of the day.
What lot number was that, Kyle?
27.
Okay.
27. Good to see you in here, Marilyn. It's good to see everybody in here. We've got 28 friends in here right now. Hit that like button, the thumbs up, and on the way out after the completion of the auction, leave a comment. It helps Brian's algorithm.
These do really good too. $20 start. Nightmare Before Christmas Scentsy warmer. This is like the plug-in warmer. All of these Scentsy things are super expensive, especially like the retired ones. For that.
That's cool. You said
Here's
20.
all this stuff. Yep, 20. There's the bathtub with the feet.
Pam. Lori.
Scentsy warmer in the box.
Looking for $20 start. Let me text Lori.
Pamela. I can do one of those card albums if somebody wants. It's $150 start, but it's all good cards inside. If anybody wants me to run a good card album, let me know.
What kind of cards?
The sports cards. I remember the ones I had that I paid like $100 an album for,
Okay.
or $150 an album. I don't remember. It was either $100 or $150 an album I paid. So start them at $150 for an album.
Looking for $20 starting bid on the Scentsy warmer.
Lock, shock, and barrel.
Lock, shock, and barrel.
Okay, go ahead and count it down.
Passing in 5.
I guess.
4.
All right.
3. 2.
Here, and I'll even make this available at 20 off. I think, but he's in here. All right, we said this earlier. It didn't get a $25 starter, so just what I paid. But
You said 20 now?
yep, your choice on either one of these.
Marilyn put 5 for something. What you doing, Marilyn? You got Beauty and the Beast music snow globe.
Yep, at 20. If somebody wants that, that's $20 start, and if somebody wants that, it's the $20 start also.
Choice. Ah, okay.
I think she was helping you count down.
Yes, she was. Anybody?
Okay.
If you see it in the before we're done, let us know.
Count down. Catherine. Yeah. $10 start. Somebody wants this thing. You're gonna get this and a Hello Kitty bag for a $10 start. Anybody wants it? It's right here right now. It is Martha Stewart every day. It's got like whatever that stuff is, embroidery.
Embroidery.
Yeah, with white on white. It's a big old like tablecloth thing. That's Martha Stewart, so it was probably very expensive. You get that, and you get this bag. $10 start. And get them out of my way.
You said that's like a table. What is that?
Yeah, I think it's a tablecloth.
Okay. I thought it was Martha Stewart's nightgown.
She wears a nightgown. She wears a jumpsuit to bed.
She gave her that, and it was plain. And then, while she was in prison, she was embroidering it all.
There you go.
Piece of Martha Stewart's prison art.
Hey, anybody?
Anyone? $10 start. Kelly comes in at 10.
Here, I'm going to give you this with it too.
Can't see what you threw up there.
Ultra sheer queen size fashion collection pantyhose. Old pantyhose in the package. It's laying over here. It's gone. Getting rid of it.
Looking for 12. Money's on the table. It's going to sell. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Kelly.
Congratulations, Kelly. Congratulations. It's a big round table ball. Okay. Congratulations. Okay, everybody, we appreciate all of you for being here. You guys are amazing. We will probably see you guys next week. I will send out invoices probably tomorrow. And we hope to see everybody. I think Kim is going to be doing a little bit of everything whatnot auction. I think it's tomorrow. I'm not 100% if it's today or if it's tomorrow, even though I made it. But I forget things very easily, so who knows?
What's your name?
Mr. Buys a Lot.
Nana wants to know if you have her information.
I think I do, Nana. Unless you've changed it in the last year. Yeah, PayPal usually saves all that stuff. So everybody, I do appreciate everybody for being here. You guys, we will probably be on next week as well. And we'll see what's going on. Again, check out our Whatnot shows. We are tending to do more Whatnot shows just because they're fast and easy and the shipping is just much easier for us. But we will also be here as well as we pick up stuff. Usually Monday I drop a video if I buy over the weekend. So if I buy on Saturday and Sunday, I try to show what I picked up on Monday. Make sure that you check those videos out. If anyone is interested in long boxes of comics at $200 a box, I have 7 boxes available. If someone buys all 7 boxes, I will pay the shipping, which will cost $250 or $300 total to send the 7 boxes. They do have a mix of old stuff, new stuff, variant covers, high grade. There might be some autograph stuff mixed in. I don't even know. We've just been selling lots here, and that's what we get. So let us know if there's anything you're looking at from the auctions. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, and we will see everybody later, and hope everybody has a great weekend. Anything else to add, Kyle?
Nope. Just have a great weekend.